Welcome back everybody, crypto enthusiasts, to the No Edge, No Trade channel where we talk all things crypto trading because that is our life. No trading, no life. No trading, no life, ladies and gentlemen. And right now trading is life and the market is helping everyone, me included, to make money, right? Right now, it's almost impossible to lose money. You can, of course. But right now, the market is just saving everyone's assets, and that's perfectly fine. I don't care because it's in these times where you can make outrageous amount of money. And today, I want to talk about one trade we took that is moving phenomenally, and probably you love it as well. It's AERO, right? AERO, Aerodrome Finance, right? Amazing, just an amazing. And I'm going to show you why this was a chart of interest for me. I'm going to show you how I followed it, what made me, all right, understand this is going to be a potential huge trade. How do we take it, and what are our next steps, and how you can learn to do the same thing, making sure that you won't miss this the next time you see it, right? Don't miss this the next time. And by the way, if you like what I'm trying to do here, all the educational services, this is not a financial advisement, but if you love what I do, please like this video right now. Just like it. Subscribe to my channel. I want to see you again. Comment in the section below. It's a free way to support me, and make sure that you push that bell notification. Now, just to make sure you don't tell me that, hey Jomo, you're full of BS, all right? I'm going to show you that I walk the walk and don't just talk the talk. This is our trade. As you can see, this is my Patreon, dear Patreon. I have 705 posts. If you want to join. These are the tiers. This is the time to join if you want to. If you don't, again, smash that like, subscribe to the channel. But let's find AERO on the search. You can do the same thing. This is the trade. As you can see, AERO was published on November 27th. This cannot be falsified, right? This, and you can see that the post itself is from November 27th. As you can see, I write some things over here. Beautiful trade. Remember this. 1.47 was the first entry and 169 the second add-on. Remember it. Just make sure that you remember. And by the way, I have more and more trades that we took. This made 150%. This is making already 70% and counting. This made 100% almost. This made huge moves and counting. And you can just go through all the trades that I have here on the Patreon, just to make sure that you understand that I actually show what I do. Now this is the chart. This is the chart, and I want to make sure that you understand what's going on over here. By the way, this is the all-time high of AERO, which was only, I think it was only in Coinbase back here when it made these ferocious moves. Look at this. This made, let's see, 2,000% within a sex. This is not in a DEX, right? This is within a sex. Huge move, right? So that's the all-time high. Now I knew that AERO since here was a blasting mover, so it was kind of in back of my head. That's the first thing. We're talking about why this was. First of all, I talked about how we took the trade, that we took it. I'm going to tell exactly the things, but right now, why did it get onto my radar? So I knew it from over here and I was searching for it, and then what happened is we had a big move of roughly 200% from the lows in less than 30 days, right? Actually, it was this first move over here of 160% that looked like a trade. It looked like a cap and handle. We took this trade over here, but as you can see, sometimes these trades fail. I am only right 40% of the time, by the way. So I got stopped out below this low of the day of the breakout. That's it, a small minimal loss. And then it continued to create what I call is a VCP base pattern. And I saw it creating a horizontal resistance here. What is a horizontal resistance? All right, I will tell you. Horizontal, by the way, these are entries, so it's in blue. A horizontal resistance is a line that is touched a few times, right? As you can see by over here, was here 1, 2, 3, and then when it breaks out, it has the probability of breaking out really strong. Now for me, if it breaks out from here beautifully, I wanted to add, because I like to get in, if I can, incrementally, because sometimes these first entries, which I call cheat entries because they didn't break out just yet with the pattern, can fail. So I put half the position here and then I double my position at the breakout, because sometimes at the breakout you have volatility, so it breaks out, comes back in, and you can be stressed like, oh, this is not working so much. But if you have an earlier entry, then you actually are okay, I'm okay because I'm in profit from the first entry, small loss right now from the second entry, kind of break even maybe sometimes, but then if it shoots out and you have the entire position. And this is what happened here. As you can see from the first entry, right, we got to above 50%. From the second entry we got to above 40%. So by all means, this is already a fantastic trade. By the way, I had a stop loss below this low of the day, and right now I moved already the stop loss. I tightened it to below this over here. If something shakes out, whatever, I don't know. Okay, so just to make sure I reiterate, we had an up move, right? Let's say this entire thing was an up move. Then we had a sideways action. Let's say from over here all the way to over here, 40 something days, 50 days almost of a base. This base had a volatility contraction. As you can see, this was the first contraction. Then this was the second contraction over here. We had a third contraction over here. Then we had a fourth contraction over here. And we had actually a fifth contraction over here before the breakout. Let me remove this because this is kind of messy. And this is a beautiful VCP classic volatility contraction pattern by Mark Minervini. Boom, breakout, moving in earnest. Beautiful, just simply beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now we're just counting the dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that's how it got onto my radar. This is the pattern that I use as an edge to trade, as a low risk entry method, and I told you how it's going. And now what's next? Well, what's next for me is to wait and see what happens below the all-time high, because maybe I will be able to add to the trade. Let's say we do something like this, right? We go to all-time high, but then we stop and halt for a week and then break out. I can add on the all-time high breakout. Now maybe I won't get this opportunity and I won't add. That's perfectly fine. But what do you need to do right now? If you see this video, am I getting you in touch? You're like, oh, AERO, it's about to break the all-time high, I should buy. No, definitely not telling you to buy. If you're buying right now, you're just foaming in. As you can see, we had on our group professional buys. That's what you need to be searching. You need to be searching for your next professional buy, VCP style, for example, all right, or bull flag style. Let's say it creates a pennant style, and then any type of professional buy is what you want to do next. And hey, maybe I will create a video on this once it breaks out from the next professional buy. So push that bell notification. And if you really don't want to miss out, as I said, ladies and gents, what you need to do is click on the first link in the description, right? Or in the first comment, and just go to my website. This is a trade, as I told you, and choose. And you can start a free trial. Whatever you want to do, you need to do it. If you don't want to, don't. That's perfectly fine by me. But if you want to learn what I do, do it. Anyways, AERO is acting beautifully. The market is acting beautifully. This is the time to be as aggressive as you can with professional buys and taking profits into strength, ladies and gents, because you don't want to be the last man standing in the party and then losing all the potential profits that you have made in this bull market, which might last a week, a month, a year from now. I don't know, but I do know that I want to take profits into strength. Until next time, ladies and gents, no edge, no trade.